Good morning, it's Clay at claytrader.com. This will be a live trade video where I try to capture some of my trades as they unfold live. Market's actually been open 40 minutes. Long story short, we've had an ice storm here in West Michigan and my power has been out going on 36 hours now. And I have a generator and that generator is running. So I was on my tablet, but all of a sudden the internet has finally come back. So a generator is only as good as the internet ability. So power is still out, but the internet does work now. So the computer is being powered by the generator, and I figured I'd try to get some live trading done here. And like I said, the market has been open 40 minutes, but haven't really been doing much given the situation. But now we're back up kind of on firing on all cylinders, watching CRON here. So let's see if I can capture some trades or not. There is a break of 21 on CRON. Have my first 500 shares at 20.85. Let's see, it's gone down as low as 20.88. All right, time to go to 20.65. Boy, it feels good to be back on the normal trading rig. Don't get me wrong, Microsoft makes a great product in their tablet, but when it comes to trading and efficiency, so much more better to be on the home rig. All right, we'll see if we can get back down to 20.65. Okay, getting close to an entry point here of 685 on SLDB. Looking to buy this pullback here. Okay, 98.45 here on TTWO. It can be a pretty jumpy one, so it's definitely getting within the range. So let's see. Have an order at 74.15 here on GRUB. Seems far away, but this thing can move in a hurry. So keeping a close eye on it, we'll see. Okay, I changed it to 74.25. Went up and just hit a high of 74. All right, we'll see if it can get up through there. Okay, I'm in. I'm not sure if I got that or not. Looking like I'll be able to potentially get some more here. Again, 70, nice. Okay, let me get an order out there at 75.25. And that fast it pulled back. All right, well, regardless, going to start the process over at 75.25. So that was a quick $75 bill. Pretty excited. I also alerted this one in the chat room as a dead cat fade. So there's the first fade trade on it. Hindsight, should have just got a little bit more aggressive with that next 500 shares I wanted, but let's see if it gives me another opportunity. Okay, got my order. I changed it to 74.45 here. All right, never mind. I don't like how it's pausing right there. So we'll go to 74.75. And we'll see if it can get up there. All right, guys, I'll keep it rolling since this one's such a fast mover. So there is the break. Again, 74.75. Okay, I got those. Let's change these ones up to 75.45. Okay, 75.45 is my next batch. So let's see what it wants to do here. Okay, there we go. I got those. So put some orders out there at 75 and 75.05. All right, and all out for that round, but I need to stop talking and let's go to 75.95. Double checking, yes, so this will be the next round if it can get up there. So there we go, it's making a move. Again, actually now, remember I am looking at things that you do not see on the screen, so let's go to 76.45. So 76.45. I got up as high as 76.37. But this is great action here. Like I said, I mean, don't get me wrong, I like making money, but sometimes I wonder what's the best part, knowing that I had alerted this in the chat room and others are being able to make money. I mean, it's fun to make money with other people. So yeah, the good example here of the chat room making some money. Okay, 76.45 is that next order. And we've made, let's see, this all started at 10:35, which you can see, actually let me bring up the marker real quick. So this all started, like I was trying to say right here, if you look at that time, at 10:35, and then everything was done by 10:38, let's just call it 10:39. So about 4 minutes. So $150 in 4 minutes, I will take it. Very happy with that, especially like I said, with the way the past couple of days have been going. It's good to get my feet wet again, and you know, just put some profits on the board. So yeah, 150, I get it. It's not like it's 4 digits or even, you know, 200, but hey, 150, I'll take it, especially when it occurs in 4 minutes. Order at 8:15 here on SLDB. I'm not sure I've ever traded this one ever. Just 500 shares, so not going to make anything big at all, but it'll at least get me potentially involved, but not interested until it can get to 8:15. Also have an order down there for GRUB still at 76.95. Okay, it's close, but it stopped just shy. So at this point, I'm only interested now at 8.25. So 8.25, new first order. Okay, 76.95 potentially coming into play here. It got up on that move as high as 76.40, so it's within range. Okay, 77.45 is what I changed the order to. Again, 77.45, and I would have been fine. Hit a high of 76.99, and I was at 95. But I suppose that's why we're all super rich on our hindsight accounts. But let's see if it can get up to 45. There's the break of 77. Stopped at 77.29. So 77.75 now. Let's see if it can get up to 77.75. All right, going for the break of 77.50. There it is, and just stopped again. All right, well, let's go up to 77.95 then. I apologize for the dead time here. We're just kind of watching it in limbo, but very, very jumpy one, and I prefer to capture the entry point on video. There we go. So again, 77.95. All right, I will pause. Have an order for 100 shares at 75. Just a small order to get my feet wet. I do believe in this pullback in the sense of, you know, I think it's still got a little bit of power left in it. Whether or not to actually go back and retest highs, I don't know. But I do think it's got some power left. So I'm willing to dip my toe in the water for my first allotment of just 100 shares, though, at 75. Okay, I changed that order down to 74.55. First 100 shares. Let's see if I can get the break of 75. Hindsight. Should have just kept it at 75, huh? Shoulda, coulda, woulda. And this is what it's all about. I was making comments about it's good when you know other people are making money. So this is the lounge portion of the chat room, meaning this is not where the alerts are actually made in the alert rooms. Only alerts, but for just general chitter chatter, this is what we call the lounge. And you can see member Z right here. Made $300 on the GRUB alert in 20 seconds, which is not hard to believe at all. I mean, you witnessed how fast that thing was moving, and he apparently did a lot better on it than I did. But Z, well done. And when you factor in that the chat room literally costs $99 for an entire year, Z literally paid for 3 years worth of the chat room in 20 seconds. I never proclaimed to be setting the bar exactly high with the price, but pretty good stuff. And now this thing is moving again. So let's get up to 78.45 and see what happens. I'll put the order in, just double checking it. There we go. Okay, there's the break of 78. Again, I'm at 78.45. Went up as high as 78.18, and now it's pulling back. Order at 77.45. Got those and out that fast for $50. As fast as I could drag the cursor to get out, I was out. So $50 in literally, what was that, like a second? Like I said, literally from the time it took me to drag my cursor and click the buy to cover button, I was out. So I'll take $50 in about 1.2 seconds. It is now 11:11. I bring that up because I'm pretty sure I might be lying by a couple minutes, but I started trading on the day at 10:10. So we are 1 hour exactly into the day as far as my trading is concerned, and I'm up $200. And like I said, nothing huge, but keeping things in context as I sit at home in my comfortable pajamas, knowing that I just made $200 in an hour for pressing buttons, I will take it. But also, so another member in the chat room, again, this is the lounge, so Nate Wilson here posted his GRUB trades for us, and all that equated to $135. So his trade started, let's see, at 10:35, and he was done at 10:36. So literally, let's just call it 2 minutes. 2 minutes and $135. You saw my trades, the $200 in what was that, 4 minutes, and then the $50 in 1.2 seconds, and then Z. So definitely a good time making money with members. Like I said, I like to make money, don't get me wrong, but it is fun to make money alongside other members. So lots of yearly subscriptions being paid for, but like I said, I'm not exactly setting the bar high when it's only $99 per year. But with that being said, I am going to wrap all this up. If you do enjoy these live trade videos and you want me to keep making them, the easiest way to convey that to me is to just to click that like button and subscribe to the channel. Remember, there are other videos on the channel. There's quick tip videos, there's a vlog, there's all sorts of different segments, so make sure to check that out. There's a podcast. If you are interested in joining the chat room, just go to claytrader.com. That is called the Inner Circle, and it's available, right on the front page there. And again, it's $99 per year. If you do the math, that breaks down to $8.25 per month, or break it down to a per week cost, and it's literally $1.90 per week. So no excuses, definitely more than fair. And as I always say, I am very, very confident that over the time span of 12 months, you'll get at least $99 worth of value, especially when you see people making $300 in 20 seconds. And they're not lying because you saw the exact price action that I traded that they also traded. So that was definitely more than possible. So yeah, making money alongside members, good time for sure. But if nothing else and you don't want to join or whatever, that's fine, that's cool. But like I said, if you do want me to keep making these sorts of videos, then convey that to me by clicking that like button and subscribing to the channel. I'll see you back next week. One of the biggest questions that I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.